Lenorman cards. I'm on a roll now. I guess I can't stop. So anyway, just wanted to start out. Of course, the fish is all about luck and definitely increase into finances, all of that. So again, it's dealing with your possessions or anything dealing on the material. So there's something here that's influencing money, but it's also influencing fame of sort here as well. Can be on the right track here as well with the stars. And again, I know I did a read here as well for you guys. So it was kind of along the same line in support here, but it does indicate that there is something about following your intuition. Certainly does kind of deal with the subconscious levels here as well. Could be Piscean energy as well, or water sign, but definitely linked to your self-esteem and identifying with the inner voice. So it's just something to be aware of. So it's about finding your mental balance. And again, in terms of finances, materialistic thinking, all of that. So there is something here that it is on the mind. So finances for the month of August for sure. When we get to the card of the stars is about luck coming in for you. So something about inspiration and definitely about spirituality, and the dreams that we have is also coming into play here. But it's lucky coincidences, and it's definitely things coming into fruition. So something is under your focus that seems to be bringing you a fair amount of success. And again, it's lucky coincidence. It is also something that can bring about a certain level of celebrity. So there's something here that kind of speaks to getting on all of that as well. So finances, getting clear in your mindset, following your intuition, taking responsibility, and certainly just a lot more clarity and again, more luck that's coming through in a dream state. And again, when I say dream state, I don't mean sleeping in dreams necessarily. This can be more specific and does seem to be more specific to a goal. When we get to card of the ring, this is also about a partnership or contract of some sort that can be coming in here. It does seem to be in around the finance. It does seem to be in around a dream, a luck, a celebrity. Can be a legal document as well in the month of August coming through, but there is something about staying together and a strong bond. There is something here about strengthening relationships here as well, and allow something to return to a starting point but then grow and change over time. So that is what that card indicates. And then when we get to the final card out with the lady, this actually indicates you. So this is representing you and where you are in all of this. So basically I'd say sit back, because everything that you are positioned around is moving in your favor. So for the month of August, everything looks to be going in the right direction. You're following your dreams, your goals with the star card. You have luck and fulfillment and wish fulfillment, and definitely your focus is on the money. And again, we also have the card of the ring, which also indicates contracts, agreements, connections, love connections, but stronger bonds and staying together. And it definitely is a strength in a relationship and things growing from whatever point that it really was at. And then we also have, again, you as hi, Devansha. And then this one, and yeah, absolutely, guys. And so anyway, this one is definitely for, again, you, where you're positioned in all of this. So again, you focused on the money, focused on the actions around the money, focused on your finances, dealing with your thoughts around money, and influenced by, again, your psyche and your thinking at this time. Yeah, go ahead, Devansha, or Divyansh. Sorry if I mispronounce. Yeah, go ahead and ask a question. And I'll just pull a card and see if we can get an answer. I'm just going to pull the other cards out here. What would Devansha need to know? Hi, Fortnite Kid. Devansha, did you have a question on there? It's just not coming through yet. We'll pull one more card and just see what is important to know as well. Key. This is like pretty incredible, guys. Sorry, Fortnite Kid, I don't know what it is. Hi, Devansha. Okay, for sure. Just let me know what your question is there. But I wanted to read the key card there as well. So key is Usually it's the key to a solution of some sort, unlocking something, I suspect here. Super chat. Okay. Might have to reposition my little camera here. I just need to see what your question is, Dansha. Just don't see the question. PhD, so you want to know your career growth, overall career. Okay, and I'll just read what this last card out is for sure. So key is security, key to success is fulfillment, and it is definitely surrounded by some amazing cards. So you have actually found the key to what it is that you're incredibly, whatever you're designing there. Okay, so did you want it with the tarot or did you want it with the Mirror Truth cards? I just have to kind of reconfigure my little table here. Sorry guys, I just gotta move some things out of the way there. Okay, maybe we'll do tarot because it's usually a little bit more detailed, I think, than one sec here. Sorry for the movement, just was kind of gonna wrap things up, but I will do this. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this down in the hopes that it will hold position. Okay, so you are doing, you're doing a PhD. And you want to know your career growth. Okay. All right, please, let's see here. Please help me to figure out what is happening with career growth. PhD in psychology. Oh, I love that, Devansha. I did actually take some of that as well. I just got a little diversion with life, but let's see what we've got here. So, love psychology. I love a lot of things, actually. I'm pretty eclectic that way. Okay, so PhD in psychology. No, I think there's not enough psychologists out there. I don't think there's enough. Actually, they even say that. They say that there's enough people out there, you know, in psychology or in counseling to assist people through the troubles, especially with all the stuff that was going on through COVID and all of that. So absolutely need more of that. Okay, so what is coming in for psychology? Success of psychology for Devansha. Hi, Risha. Okay, definitely looks very good, just so you know. What is the Nine of Pentacles? What is the Seven of Cups? Wow, there's something about a strong connection with that as well, just so you know. I don't know if you're partnering with somebody here, but there's definitely something around that, or at least it's in debate. What is the Chariot? Why upset with the Chariot? Four of Cups. Why is there upset with the Four of Cups with the Chariot? And why the Page of Wands? Yeah, I was going to say maybe that's why the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yep, that looks like sounds right. Okay, so what I see here is starting out. Good stuff, though. I mean, for the most part, overall, your energy is pretty promising. I just hope this holds in the right direction so you can see everything. Okay, so what I see here is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot, of course, is that card of success, so I feel like you're in the direction that you need to be. It's almost like there's something here about maybe you're having to make a choice around a coupleship. Thank you on the cute cards. I like them too. Actually, they're a little different. But I think I'm a little non-traditional that way. But as far as the Chariot goes, like I said, I mean, it is a card of success. It is a very, ambitious card. So I feel like you are going to achieve what you set out to achieve. I feel like there's a decision here that you're a little bit confused about. I feel like there's a lot of growth, a lot of momentum up ahead here. Maybe a stubbornness, like something with about, with regards to your thoughts that are kind of holding you back here. But I do feel like you have your positive message is keep going because you're going to succeed. I feel like there is something here that you're trying to make a choice around, and maybe there's a direction that you're a little bit sometimes my phone, when I get a call, it interrupts. So it might go silent for a minute. So hopefully that call passes and then I'll read the rest of it here. But like I said, the Chariot with that Four of Cups energy, that tells me that there is a little bit of, feeling discouraged in some way. So I don't know why you're feeling discouraged, but you're still going to be successful in everything that you're doing. Like you are making to go forward. But it feels like whatever the thing that's holding you back, it feels like, there's somebody involved here because there's too many cards of Lover. There's too many cards of Two of Cups. Like there's a decision here with with all of that, actually, even the Chariot, that's a decision. So you don't find passion in the PhD part. Well, there is, like I said, there's growth, there's a decision that you are making, I feel, toward doing it. And I do feel like, because the Lover, maybe there's confusion around having a connection. Maybe there's confusion around, because they're still decision cards. They're not just connection. It doesn't have to be a love connection. It can be a connection with somebody else here as well. But I definitely feel like you're doing it. It is leading to independence financially for you. You're not going to have any issues that way. I feel like you're going to keep going regardless. Like I said, I mean, I feel like, with like I said, the Four of Cups is you're maybe not feeling grateful for what it is that you're kind of going through. Supervisor is undertaking your PhD. Okay. Well, like I said, the part about that is it feels like there's confusion around that connection, or at least, trying to debate your options in regards to, maybe what aspect of it that you're trying to get into. Like I said, I mean, it still feels like, there's nothing that's holding you back. You are still doing it, and it is going to lead to independence for sure. Even with the Four of Cups, though, like I said, I feel like you're being a little bit pessimistic, a little ungrateful for your moment, but this is really your moment to, oh, he irritates you. Well, that can, yeah, that could be part of it here too. Because I mean, not only do I see the Four of Cups, but below that we also have the Page of Wands. So what was coming in, even though you're still going forward, even with that energy, is that it's a lot of work. There's a lot of a burden with this. The Ten of Wands, it feels like you're kind of under, it's putting you through a lot anyway to kind of, continue on. I wouldn't say you're at the 10 though. So, I mean, whatever is about to change, I feel is going to move into a more positive stage. You don't see that it's going to create a lot of independence for you, but it is going to. Right now you feel burden, and that's what this is here. You just need to let go. You feel like you're doing too much. There's a lot of responsibility with it. You're really on the edge of success is what that talks about. But again, it's about prioritizing, right? So it's getting to that point where you're feeling like you're holding on to too much, because the Five of Pentacles is also here. So, it's almost like it's like a false sense of accomplishment, and you feel the weight of it. It doesn't feel like, you have any freedom. But again, Five of Pentacles is still, it's a kind of a shift in the mentality, really, and a shift of, like, because you're in that space of trying to work through things, like with psychology, I mean, that's something that you can test it out on yourself, because this is not feeling financially okay for sure. It's feeling like you have energetic blocks, absolutely. You feel like you can't really tap into the abundance right now, but for sure, that's why, you've got a lot of things that are up in the air, and there's, feeling of scarcity here with that. And that's kind of a, Yeah, you're doing the work and you do feel stuck. That is what it feels like. It feels like you've got a mixture of everything that's kind of going on there. Like I do feel like this lack mentality, feeling like you don't have the abundance to make things happen. And then with the 10 of Wands, that is feeling stuck. It is feeling you're almost at the end of it here. Like the 10 of Wands tells me, you know, you're just kind of moving into this energy where you're just about completed with it, but you just got to first because you are on the precipice. Like the Chariot is that card of momentum. You have to, it has been a long time. Like you're almost through, you're almost done because it's telling me 10 of Wands. And then even when I see like the Lover's card, like I said, that connection, even if we weren't thinking about it in terms of, you know, love, it's still a card of connection, but it is a major arcana. So it does tell me that things are still going in it's still balanced energy and it's still moving in the right direction. So it means burdens will ease with this card. And again, there's also that sense of cooperation. There's a common goal. You know, you're both kind of working on this and it's, you know, and again, it could be that you're getting into business with somebody else as well. You know, and it could be somebody that is a love connection. And I say that because I see Lovers, I see Two of Cups. And so there's a really strong sense of like some kind of love connection that could be very significant here over time. But there's definitely cooperation and a partnership, and it's all over the place. Partnership is all over the place. So I feel like you're making a decision and possibly to go into business together with somebody here. But either way, I just feel like security here, and you may still be single, but I still see some kind of connection up ahead here, and it's almost like there's confusion about it. It may not be sort of in your sphere yet, but there's Gemini energy here. And it just feel like there's a big change that's about to happen that makes you feel a little bit divided. Like this is a decision that you're going to have to make, you know, before you can kind of go further with something. But I do not feel you escaped PhD and hope that you'll find love. Well, I feel like you're getting both, to be honest, because it feels like your burdens will ease with the help of some kind of a connect here. So there's something here about gaining from a connection. And not only that, like it's more than one front here, because Seven of Cups, like I said, it's opening up other options to you. I still feel like the Seven of Cups tells me you have confusion to kind of work through. But again, I feel like somebody's coming in to kind of save the day. And once you pick that, make a decision, then everything's sort of place. So I feel like, maybe you need a little bit of push from someone else to kind of get things going and to feel a little bit more motivated. But it's like you're sort of vacillating between, you know, you're vacillating, period. So you're in that space of the sobering disappointment of, not being where you want to be just yet. And yet there's also, some issues around money, but there's still, you manifesting the dream. Like you're just not seeing where it's going right yet. That's why I said, I feel like you're going to make a decision. I feel like there is going to be a connection or something here that's going to be pretty strongly, motivating you, and it is going to be about some kind of a connection that's going to, again, could be even a business that you're getting into together, because this is you being close, very, very close. The 6 means you're very close to the goal. You're almost through it. You just have to push through a little bit. Maybe you need a little bit of a break to kind of, see through the trees, so to speak. But like I said, I just feel like you're at a point where you're having to make a final decision to kind of going motivated. But I feel like you will get that, that ease once you are connected to somebody. I don't know who this is, but there is something here about a connection that's going to make difference for you. And again, we also have the 2, and they're all quite even partnership numbers and things being very positive. But that 2 of Cups energy is also, again, about balancing things out through a partnership, and it's a choice or a decision that you have to make. Because it feels like that'll sort of complete your picture. Something of a partnership, and again, it could be going into business together or somebody that is going to be supportive of you in some way here. that I be coming in, and that'll help to balance things out emotionally. And I think because you have the friendship, or you have this companionship, or this connection, that's what's going to help you to sort of resolve and smooth things out, so that you actually have more interest in, getting through. There's a significant improvement all around because it's connection to somebody. I don't know who this connection is, but it's showing up all over the place. And then we have, like I said, the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a certain independence, but there's also money that goes with that. But you definitely feel a certain sense of freedom, self-reliance, that kind of thing that goes with that card. I definitely feel like you are in a space, or you will be, where you're going to be able to feel a lot more safe, like I said. I mean, because there's a talent, there's an ability, there's a lot of decision making going on here. But again, this really, really, really strong partnership. I don't know why, but this has got to be somebody who's coming in. Maybe I'll pull another card on that one as well. But and again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be just a partnership for business, or a friendship that's quite strong. But it's somehow going to put you through some kind of a change that's going to bring you to, a happier state of affairs. Like your mindset's going to change, and things will eat because of this connection. All right, let's just, and again, it could be a best friend or something that's coming through. I don't know, but let me pull another card here. What is this connection? Is this a love connection? Is this a friendship? What is this connection that's coming in and influencing for Devansha? Okay, I have a Queen of Cups, so nurturing energy. Could be you. Could be a water energy as well. Big decision. You have decision all over this reading. There's some kind of big decision that you're going to be having to make here. What's the Devil? Okay. All right, it's something about you kind of, the energy is somebody who's quite nurturing and, calm, cool, collected, and giving and all of that. And it's almost like, I don't know if you'll have to make a decision between, because the Devil energy is telling me like this is something you're holding on to for sure. And again, it's a bondage energy. It's something kind of toxic and all of that. And it's right next to the Emperor energy. So it kind of gives me a sense that there could be somebody who's toxic and controlling that could be around. I don't know if that's true for you, but I definitely feel like this could be destructive energy with a controlling kind of person. I don't know if that's somebody you have around you, but I definitely feel like, okay, well, that could be it. I don't know if that Devil energy is that person, but I feel like there was powerful sexual chemistry, but a very controlling kind of person. So, or very dominant some way. Again, it's something about that connection that's sort of in the background here. And again, it represents around your fears. So, but that Emperor is still, you're kind of trapped. But the Emperor energy is somebody who has control, somebody who is restricted by that, though. You're restricted by that control. Let me just ask one more little question on that one. Is Devansha's ex going to return? You don't talk anymore. Will they be returning? There's a big weight. There's something about healing energy. Still, decision. There's some big decision you're going to have to take. I don't know what it's relating around, but it's a very big decision, and I feel it's around a partnership. And it may not be obvious to you right now, but there's something that's coming in around a connection that's really, really strong here. And almost like Two of Swords can be like a denial of that, blocking it, but there is healing energy here as well. But it's kind of, protecting your energy, the energy, it's boundaries, it's, procrastinating energy. It's all around stuff that kind of blocks us. Yeah, I don't know if this person's returning or not. Let me just ask. But it feels like there's some kind of big decision for you. I don't know what it is. What is the big decision? What is the big decision that Devansha has? What is this big decision? What a big decision. What is the big decision around? somebody's coming into your life here or not, but it looks like somebody that you've been separated from. Maybe it is him, I don't know, or some new, because I'm not seeing any new energy here, like an ace or anything like that. It feels like this is somebody you know. Somebody who's really well off, has a fair amount of money, somebody who's really stable, and it feels like they're kind of like an in and out kind of energy, that they're there and then they're not. I don't even know why that's coming out that way, but it feels like there's something about distance or separation. That's what the Six of Swords is, but it's almost like there's a reappearance of that energy. And again, even when I see Eight of Cups, something with the Six of Wands, I mean, Eight of Cups, of course, is letting go of baggage, and there was a healing card that came out here too. But the Six of Wands is like a conquering energy. Is this person coming back? Is this person coming back in? Something around family, something around money, legacy. Kind of feels like they are, actually. I don't know why, and I don't know what the circumstances are, but it's somebody that you know. That there's kind of energy around popping back in here, because there's kind of a reciprocate. I see water sign. I see water sign. Like I said, the fact that we had it's somebody you consider to be family, somebody who's been around for a while, somebody who has money. And like I said, I mean, it feels like there is distance for sure. So it quite possibly is that person. Because the other card on the bottom is Knight of Cups. It's like another offer, a love offer, something that's coming through from someone. And it feels like there's kind of a self-sabotaging energy. Yeah, June, born 25th. That would be a water sign. Cancer. Will Devansha marry this fellow? Will Devansha marry this fellow? There's resistance, but yeah, I honestly think this person's coming back. I don't know why. But everything around family, happiness, all of that. I don't know if... there's still some things to work through. Like the healing is... I don't know if there was a third situation going on there. I don't know. Or either that or you're getting together with them at some kind of a celebration or meeting them again. It'll be through friends or something like that. But it feels like that person's coming back around. Hopefully that does give you a little bit of insight, Devansha. If you had another question, let me know. Can Snea return? Will Snea return to Shivham's life? Oh, I do not see that happening for you, Shivham. Snea won't return to Shivham, not from what I see here right now anyway. There has to be some shifts. There's large communication issues and a big, probably a big fight or something that occurred there, some kind of tower moment, or if not, it will be soon. Self-sabotaging energy. Nope, I do not see that going on. Yeah, big dog, I'm back. I wasn't going to, and then I felt motivated. I'm supposed to be doing something else right now, but I guess I'm procrastinating. Yeah, career issue was there. You're definitely going to succeed. You will be fine. You will get through it. You just have to decide. Like I said, there's something else that's going to be kind of coming up in there, but you have to decide on big levels. I would say three different things kind of came up. It was big decision, because Judgment card was out there. And Judgment card doesn't appear unless there's something big. It wasn't the main energy out there, but I mean, it definitely spoke to, some kind of significant life-changing kind of decision is what I would say there, because Judgment doesn't just appear. And on top of that, it was next to coupleship cards and all of that. So relationship is undergoing some kind of regeneration. It's something like that. And it's, you either want to commit to it or call it quits. And it came in on three different levels. So I'm going to say that you have kind of three different aspects that are sort of correlated to this reading. One has to do with the commitment to the situation, making the hard choices, big decisions, weighing the options, because that's what judgment is. And then the other one is in around a decision around, because it's a big impact on your life when the judgment comes out. But also there's that other thing about decision around coupleship or some kind of significant connection that's in around significant happiness. It was 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So that's the ultimate harmony. That's the ultimate happiness. So I just feel like it's something like that. So I feel like you've got something that will transform your life for the better. And it's through a connection that's pretty significant. Ramo, don't spam. What else is here? Taryn, hello. Well, deep, sorry, I can't even say the name. Deep Kia? Call normal. Any chance of a reunion? Any chance of a reunion between Deep Kia, normal, and Taryn? Any chance of a reunion? Any chance of a reunion? Why the Queen of Swords? I don't know if there's an air sign at play here or a Cancer sign as well. There's a lot of confusion going on. I do feel like there's some sadness for sure emotionally. I still feel like there's some motivation toward like this is, you know, something that can still work. I do feel like there will be possible communication here coming up pretty quick. Like I said, 5 of Cups does tell me there's been a lot of disappointment emotionally. Somebody's not very happy. The 10 of Cups, I think this is somebody who could have been like, you know, ultimate happiness for somebody, but somebody's disappointed in how that played out. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow card. So the communication that comes in will be slow going. And I think it'll be kind of curt, a little bit brisk. Like I said, even with the 7 of Cups there, I don't think you're going to get quite, I think there's just going to be a confusing conversation that doesn't really go anywhere. So that will be the immediate energy anyway. Sorry, just looking back on the... So anyway, hopefully that gives you guys some insight here. Sorry, there's so many questions. But anyway, Devancha, if there's something else, you just let me know. And if there's another question that you had there. But like I said, I feel like you've got some big decisions coming up here. 3 different areas of life for sure. Timing is really hard for me to kind of deal with Rohit. So it's hard to say with the 24-hour thing because I don't really believe in the timing. Yes, big dog, I am in my car because I'm always out and about. I find it's easier just to get some space, and I like nature. So I would be sitting outside, but it's just too roasting hot. Hi, Matt. Yeah, that sounds right, Taryn. She wasn't, you stopped talking to her last week because she wasn't sure about anything. Well, that still looks like where she is right now. Even if you guys do get communicating, which I do feel like that's going to happen, it still feels like it's pretty confusing. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Nice to talk to you, and I will see you in the next read.